to me. I'm 56. It's not right. It's not right. You're causing me stress, and I'm eating. You're gonna break me. You're gonna break me. Too much, too soon. I know what you're doing, and I thank you for it. I love you for it, but you're pushing me too soon. And if you push me too soon, I'm going to fall flat on my face. And then when I put back these 2 stone, I put it back on, I'm going to hold you responsible.
24 hours later.
And I've surprised myself. I've done it, and I actually enjoyed it.
And with the 24 hours, well, maybe a little later, maybe 30 hours, you've completed a half marathon.
Yes,
because
and no.
Let me frame it. You both set up a call to adamantly tell me that you wasn't going to do it, and what kind of negotiations can we have, right? And that was less than 24 hours ago. Hold on, my phone's going off. Let me just. I know why it is. I think my sister's pregnant, so everyone's just trying to tell me that she's pregnant.
Oh.
I'm busy. You can tell me later.
Shit, what's happened? Get out. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Right, okay.
How you doing? Marv, you look happy.
God. Hold on. Is Marv there?
She's there.
I can't tell you.
Marv, you mute yourself.
No, come on.
What did you say?
Morning, Marv.
How you doing, guys? The happy tribe?
Oh, my God.
Quick question before I start.
Yeah.
Roy, did you do your 5K yesterday?
Yes.
Good. How's your foot?
It's sore. My knee's sore as well.
I mean, is it sore from pain sore? What about the problem you had?
Yeah. It's aching. I've put another insole in my shoe, and that's a lot better. But yeah.
So hold on, before we go into it, your foot's just aching. It's not pain, is it? It's like it's an aching pain, not an injury pain, right?
Stop looking for a way to make me.
Because this is important.
I know what you're doing, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, we're stressing. We're stressing, Chris.
Hold on. I'll come to the stressing in a second, all right? So is it injury pain? An injury pain is where it's like a sharp pain, and it's like...
No, it's not injury pain. It's hurting me. I'm not doing it, Chris. Listen.
Let me tell you a story.
Say no to you before. Well, I'm saying no. Listen to me right now.
Okay.
I've not trained. You cannot do this to me. I'm 56. I've not trained for a half marathon. I've walked, yeah, great, but I've not trained for this. It's not right. It's not right. You're causing me stress, and I'm eating. All I want to do is eat.
There you go.
You're gonna break me. You're gonna break me. Too much, too soon. I know what you're doing, and I thank you for it. I love you for it, but you're pushing me too soon. And if you push me too soon, I'm going to fall flat on my face. And then when I put back these 2 stone, I put it back on, I'm going to hold you responsible. I can't do it, Chris. Let's settle at 10K. That's enough to be doing on a Sunday.
Right. You got anything to say, Marv?
What Ronnie just said. See that? What Ronnie just said there? That's what Marv thinks. Okay.
That's what Marv
I've got super grey hairs. Look at the grey hairs. Okay. Stress.
I can't do it. It's going to take up all of my Sunday.
It's going to kill me. It's going to kill me.
And I've got a dog to look after. There's nobody to look after me. Who's going to look after me when I come home and I'm in a mess? Nobody. The dog's not going to cook me dinner. So the first thing I'm going to reach for is bad food. I'm going to order a takeaway.
That's fine. And you deserve it.
No! Stop it! Stop! No.
Hey, look,
Chris.
Seriously.
Right. Listen to me. You're not a sergeant in the army right now. Now, I've been a sergeant, and I'm telling you now, I ain't doing it.
So, I am listening to you. I'm not.
You're not.
It's not falling on deaf ears.
Oh my God.
I don't want to hear a but. I don't want to hear
Nope.
a but. I
Nope.
don't want to hear how strong you think I am and I can do this. Yeah, probably I can, but not right now. It's too soon.
What's happening right now is brilliant.
Oh God. You know, I swear to God, if you say anything about theatre section, I'm going to reach through the screen and I'm going to grab you by the neck. I'm not doing
Ronnie,
it. I'm
I
not-
know-
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I know exactly. I knew exactly what he was going to say. This is good. This is good. Theatre section. It's coming. It's coming.
I'm not fearing any session. I'm not doing it. I'm doing 10K and you either like it or you lump it.
I like the negotiation skills.
Okay. Yes. Very good.
There's no more negotiation. This is what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm doing 10K. End of.
How often do you walk 10 miles a day?
Don't you worry about that. Don't be starting with me 10 miles a day and it's only an extra 3 miles.
What
It
it
might-
is?
It might be for you. I am doing 10K tomorrow. My body is tired. It's tired. It cannot, it physically cannot. I'm not even sleeping. That's how bad it is.
What, the stress?
I'm having nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was up early this morning because I'm so scared. I can't do it.
I wish I was closer to you.
Yeah, I do, because I'd strangle you.
Yeah.
Seriously, can we just do 10K tomorrow? You know, by the end of the program.
No, look. I know you got a block, right? And
It's not a block.
it
I
is
can't
a
even hear
block.
you.
It
I can't hear
is.
you.
What?
Can't hear you.
You can, so I keep speaking. So look, it's such a mental block because you do 10 miles most days, and it generally is just 3 more miles. That's all it is.
Yeah, but at the end of my 10 miles, I'm usually half dead. I can't do it, Chris. Honestly, you're not
You
listening
can't.
to
Right,
me.
okay. Let me tell you. No, I'm tell you a story. Okay. So there was a test done on ultra runners. I know you're not ultra runner, but and these were people who are doing 100 miles, and there's loads and loads of them. And after certain intervals, like 10 miles and the next 20 miles, they stop them and ask them a series of questions, and they ask the same questions. And the people who finish all gave the same answers, and the people who didn't finish gave the similar answers. So the people who didn't finish would say things like, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to make this. I just can't do it. I can't, it's impossible, blah, blah, blah. My feet hurt and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just not going to happen. Ironically, they don't finish. The people who all said, this is painful, I'm hurting, but I'm finishing it. This is so hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done, but I'm finishing it. All finished. So you can, what's happened, and I'm going to say, you two have influenced each other because it is such a hard event. It's true. You two have talked to one another and said, we can't do it. And you're like, yeah, I can't do it. And it's like, well, we're not going to do it. So yeah, definitely I'm not.
True. That is not true.
How many times have you said to Marv over the week that you're not going to be able to do it?
Only this morning, because if you look at the messages between us,
Yeah.
we've actually been saying, yeah, we're going to get this done. We're going
Yeah.
to
Oh,
do
good
it.
for you. Sorry.
So we
promise you
have
that.
been saying, yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
get it done. But this morning, I can't. My body.
Look, tomorrow, let's do this as a group thing, all right?
No, let's just not do it.
No, what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do, right? We're going to do this collectively. So tomorrow, we're going to set off all at the same time. We're going to have a video call, WhatsApp video call, all three of us. And then every 30 minutes, we'll jump on and have another little WhatsApp call, see how we're all getting on, all right? Because you're doing
I'm in the ditch. You don't understand. I'm doing 10K. I'm not listening anymore.
And you know, I'm doing 26 miles whilst you have your feet up, hot bath, and all that stuff.
That's because you've been in the army and you're used to doing this. You've done this before. How many marathons have you run?
Not one.
How many times have you run that distance?
Not once.
Well, you've run it. You can run farther.
The furthest I've ever run is about 16 miles. And so I'm doing another.
So the furthest you've run is 16 miles.
Yeah.
And tomorrow you're going to do what?
26.2.
Right. The furthest I've run is a mile. Well, a mile and a half.
Okay.
You cannot expect me to go from a mile and a half to running 13.1 miles.
Yeah. So, okay. Let me, the way I do my run. So like yesterday I done a half marathon, right? The first 10K, I was running quite comfortably. And then, you know, because I'm building my fitness back up to where it used to be. At about 2018 is when I started losing it all. And like my fitness was gone. And I've slowly brought it back. I used to be able to run like the wind. So trying to do half marathon, it's not easy for me. So the way I've done it, so 10K, I've done it. And then I had to break it down. So I'd like run 2 kilometers, walk half kilometer, run 2 kilometers, walk half kilometer. And then I had to break it down even more. So I had to run a kilometer, walk half kilometer, run a kilometer, walk half kilometer. And then I had to break it down even more. Run half a kilometer, walk half kilometer until it was done. So it wasn't easy. So for you, I'm not expecting you to run the whole way. Run a mile, walk a mile, run half a mile, walk a mile, run maybe a mile, walk a mile, run half a mile, walk a mile.
But it'll take me all day.
But I'll go back to it. So right now, yes, my body's used to it and it's prepared for it and it's trained. So there's a lot of fibers in my body that's quite strengthened to it. But when I first joined the army, I was 16 years old. My body weren't built for it. And the things that they made us achieve, you'd think is inhumane. But it was the reason why I have such a strong mindset. So when both of you, when you first joined, I said, I'm going to give you a military mindset without the screaming and the shouting. And this is exactly it. So as much, and I also said, you're going to be calling me names like Mini Hitler and stuff, and you're going to hate me. Remember that? And then, but then, hold on. But then you're going to thank me for it once it's finished. So right now, I'm living up to what I promised you I was going to get you to do. Like if you look, you know, some of the other people are doing incredibly well, and I'm pushing them out of their comfort zone. So I'm getting them to do more than they can, you know, they're capable of. I know you're more capable of this. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it in front of you. If you wasn't, I wouldn't. And I know it seems far-fetched, but honestly, when you achieve it, you're probably gonna have a few DOMs and sore bums, sore legs, and stuff like that. But you're gonna complete it. You can have a takeaway as a gift, you know, a treat.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna need more than a takeaway.
You need to chop the legs off.
Where do you live again? Where is it you live? I think we need to go up or down.
Well, for the first half marathon, can you run it? Then the challenge is done. Then you can get a lift. No, but seriously,
it's not right.
I know you don't think it's right, but I'm pushing you out your comfort zone. This is clearly out of your comfort zone, which is great. All right. So I would not do this if I didn't think you could do it. Like, look. There's only one other person I've got to do half marathon in a group, and that's Tyler. I've not got anyone else to do it, but I get them to do things that I think they can achieve, and I think that's going to push them out the comfort zone. So it's not me just like, go on, do half marathon and chucking a number out there. It's what I generally believe you feel you can achieve. That's what your end goal is, and I know you can achieve.
In my chest, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Oh, is that my internet going?
Yeah.
Oh, it's breaking.
Oh, God.
And Marv, you're strong as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't get you to do it. You are. You are much stronger than you think you are. You really are. And what we've got to do, we've got to break these barriers and these walls of these things that you think you can't do it, because you can. You done 5 kilometers yesterday, even though you found it hard, you've still done it.
Yes. No. That's it.
Right. So
No.
hey, at least we have a laugh, right? So look, so when you first, you said you'd love to be able to say that you've accomplished a half marathon once in your life, right?
No. I didn't.
I know you did it. Ronnie did. That's what I'm saying.
Ronnie, it's your fault.
I didn't actually mean within 12 weeks. You know, I was thinking towards the end of the year when I've had time to train and build myself up. You know, a mile at a time, not from 0 to half a marathon in
9 weeks.
It's not even 12 weeks.
No, it's
Ronnie, it's not 12 weeks.
I know.
Look, so tomorrow, what we're going to do, let's set a time. Let's do it nice and early. The earlier, the better. You know, your half marathon is going to take you probably, 3 hours?
It's going to take me about 5.
I don't think 5. Maybe about 3.5, 4 latest. Right? I'd say 4 hours of exercising. It's what your body's built for. And then you can have a rest. You can have a few days rest afterwards. All right? Compensate it.
I'm going to get Dave to drive me.
We're going to WhatsApp you. You've hired one of those scooters, haven't you? That you can pay for the electric ones. Like, what's up, Chris? What you're feeling now, it is good, because when you achieve it, you're going to be like, oh my God, regardless how long it takes you. All right?
No.
Well, let's set a time. Should we say 6:30 in the morning?
That's you mad.
Seriously, you are out of your mind.
All right, I'll start at 6 and you guys start at 7. You'll be done by 12. You got the rest of the day.
Thanks. Yeah, to recover. No, I'm going to start at 8.
8? Right.
I need to wake up and
All right. I better tell you now. Okay. So I'll give you some advice to help you. Pack up with some carbs. So for the rest of the day, eat as much carbs as you want. Right. Well, not eat as much. Eat loads. Before you can even have a pizza by the end of tonight. Right. Just pack yourself with loads of carbs in the morning. 3 hours before you set off. I know that's going to be 5 o'clock in the morning, or you can do it at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just wake up quickly, have a big bowl of porridge. All right, go back to sleep if you want, and then obviously drink loads of water. And then just before you run, have a couple of jelly babies, and then have a packet of jelly babies in your pocket, or not a packet, and have like 2 handfuls and eat them along the way. And I promise you, that will help you. All right. Only
jelly babies.
Let's say jelly babies can run for me.
There's actually something
jelly babies.
Very, which is more organic and healthier. But someone told me this recently. Is if you get the nettles, find the nettles with the seeds on it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know, like nettle bushes.
Yeah.
All right. There's ones that have seeds in it. Find the seeds, crush the seeds just a little bit, and eat it. As crazy it sounds, but it'll give you more stamina than you could imagine.
Yeah, it'll make your mouth numb and all.
Yeah, it does have a bit of...
If you wanted to scratch him out.
There is a little sting to it, but
there you go.
But you don't know if you're going to find any nettle bushes, so just go for the jelly babies, because they're not going to sting your mouth or make it numb.
Oh my God.
All right, happy?
No.
I was hoping we would come to an agreement that
this is Chris's agreement, right? This is Chris agreeing. I knew exactly everything you were going to say. I knew what were coming. Known him long enough. I know what he's like.
Well, we're going to do this together as a team virtually, and
I'll be dead.
My dad's a funeral director, so I'm trying to get him to
see what I mean?
Oh, God.
So I'll set off at 6:30. 8 o'clock, we all jump on a call. And every half an hour, we're going to call each other until it's completed. All right? And we're all going to do it. We will all complete it. That's it. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be worth it? 100% yes. What age are you, Marv?
54.
What age are you, Ronnie, did you say?
56.
Okay. 54 and 56 years old, completing a half marathon when you're not feeling ready. Amazing. Great for my testimonials as well.
I'm hoping to reach my 60th.
I'm not going to make it to 55.
I'm just trying to, all I'm doing is trying to make my testimonial page better. So come on.
At our expense. Okay.
That's why I got 2 of you doing it, because if one of you fell, at least I could promote the other one.
You see what I mean? Oh,
that was a complete joke, but I'm only joking.
Listen, all I'm saying is you better be very lenient with us when it comes to next Tuesday.
Next
I'm
week,
not doing any more challenges.
And you're dishing out the challenges, right?
You can have a rest.
Dish them out my way.
Man.
If you do this, you guys can have a week's rest. But within that week, just stretch, walk.
We're going to need a week's rest.
Probably.
We're going to need a week's rest.
Well, the thing is, as we're speaking right now, I'm setting up a challenge to starting on the 15th. So rest until then.
Rest until then. Oh my gosh.
I'm just not getting another Zoom call.
I'm not. I'm hiding.
Guys, what you're achieving is incredible. Like, look at what you're inspiring other people more than you can imagine. Like, you have got this. It's just a mental block. That's all it is. It really is. Yeah.
It's not a mental block.
It is.
It
is.
No.
It is.
No.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If I said I'd give you £1 million to complete a half marathon tomorrow, would you do it?
No.
There you go.
I think I knew that answer. Well, the thing is, I haven't got £1 million to give you, and you're going to complete it anyway. So.
Not.
She's.
I can't do it. I can't.
Yes, you can. Change that mindset.
Ronnie says no.
It's not a mental block.
It is. In the army. Okay.
She's even come off at screen.
Are you all right, Ronnie? Are you crying? Are you crying? I know it's scaring you, but
Ronnie.
I wouldn't ask you to do it if I didn't think you could complete it. I'm asking you to do it because I know it's out of your comfort zone.
I can't do it.
You can.
She's not talking.
You can.
Nah, she's not talking.
Look, just all I want you to do, okay? What I want you to do tomorrow, when we get on the call, I want you just to go 6 miles one direction, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
We'll cry. We'll be crying on call. We'll be crying.
Because you have to go 6 miles back.
I'll be crying on call. I'll be seriously crying on that call. Trust me.
There's a lot of hills.
Walk the hills, run the straights.
I told you need to walk them. I don't run hills unless I have to.
Walk the hill. Look, you can make this easy for yourself. You're making it hard. Like, you don't have to run the whole way. I'm not expecting you to do that. You know, break down. Even if you walk more than you run, okay, but you just chuck running in here every now and then, it's still a huge achievement. You with me, Ronnie?
No.
I know you're worried, but trust me, you'll complete this. By tomorrow, we'll all have a takeaway. What takeaway are we having, Marv? I know what you're having. You're having Chinese.
I'm not even talking now, me. Because I'm just thinking about how I'm just going to do that tomorrow. Serious?
You will. You're stronger than you think you are.
Look, I said to Dave, look, you need to come in car. Because, you know.
You'll be like the 70s.
I might need you.
You don't. You're much strong. Both of you can walk and run. So you don't have to run the whole thing. Like, I've seen what you've done, Marv. You achieve more than you think. Like, you're much fitter than you think you are. No need to be upset. I'm not trying to make you guys cry. Look, I know it's fearing you, but you've got to do it.
You've made us cry. You've made us cry, Chris. That's not good.
I didn't want to make you cry. I just want to make you achieve things. But
you've made Ronnie cry, look.
We're just making you cry.
We're just making me cry.
Oh.
That's why you're brilliant battle buddies, you see.
Oh, see.
Really great battle buddies. By you both achieving this, it's going to create a synergy between you two. You know, it's going to lift the mental block within your mind. It's going to expand your mind. Like, it's going to be an accomplishment that it'll be done by yourself.
There's no mental block.
There is a mental block. Have you ever attempted to do 13 miles?
No.
So you don't know if you cannot do it because you've never tried it.
Oh.
I know I'd burn my hand if I put it in the fire, but I don't have to do something.
Well, if you look at monks, they put their hands in fires, so...
Yeah, but they're just daft, aren't they? Why would you do that?
Yeah, look, what time are we going to... Don't think about it. You'll think about...
Think about it. It's there. It's there. It's in my head all day.
Hey, I tell you something to help take your mind off it. It's probably the most funniest thing I've come across. Have you ever watched Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
what
so
was that?
funny. Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I only discovered it the other day. I couldn't believe how funny it was. What I'm trying to just do something today that takes your mind off it. Stop thinking about it. All you got to do, wake up in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. We're all going to have a call together, and off you go. And just put one foot in front of the other until it's done.
Right.
All right.
No, but it appears I haven't got a choice.
Would you please attempt it?
I'll attempt it.
Thank you. Marv, will you please attempt
All I
it?
can do.
No. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you are. Go on. Will you attempt it?
No.
Yeah, go on. You're part of the team, Marv.
Oh, dear.
The Three Amigos on a Sunday.
All right, I'll do it.
That'll go. Cool? Probably not cool. Probably
I'll do it in car.
So
the car's my backup. Dave's my backup.
You don't need to think that. You're going to complete it. You'll do it. You'll get through it and you'll be like, oh, I'm going to complete it.
It's a long way.
Of course it's a long way.
It's too far. It's too far.
People would get medals if it wasn't a long way.
Oh, God.
You should watch SAS Who Dares Win tonight. That will help you.
I can't even be bothered to watch that.
Right. 8 o'clock in the morning for you, Ronnie. What time are you setting off, Marv? Set off at 8.
You can't force Marv to set off at 8.
I might still be sleeping at 8 o'clock.
All right. You set off at your own time. The only reason I wanted to do it is so we could do it at the same time as one another.
Yeah, I'll be up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Happy?
No.
Gonna do it? Right. Today, carbs.
Maybe.
Lots of carbs, okay? Lots of calories. Lots of water. 3 hours before you run or 2.5 hours before you run. Big bowl of porridge. And then lots and lots of water. And take some water along the way. And stretching. Loads and loads of stretching. Get some stretching done. Get some stretching done now. Do some stretching in a couple of hours. Go some stretching before bed. When you wake up, do some more stretching. And then 8 o'clock, enjoy your bloody run.
All right.
Hey, you've got to be happy, you girls. I'm not leaving this call until you're happy. Tell us a joke. We're all going to tell a joke. Marv, you tell us a joke.
The joke is you want me to run.
That's
the joke.
That's the joke.
That's a great joke. Marv, what's your joke?
That's it. That's the joke.
Seriously, give us a joke.
Ronnie's just giving it you.
A real joke.
The fact that I'm going to be doing 13.1 miles tomorrow.
Incredible.
Can we just round it down? Can I just do 13?
Fine. Happy.
Right.
Which is
No,
21
you've got
kilometers.
to do the one.
Huh?
Which is
You've
21
got to
kilometers.
do the point one.
No.
Yeah.
Marv.
Do it. No.
Marv, whose side are you on? You're trying to get out of it? You're trying to make her do more?
Point one is nothing. It's like walking from like your room to toilet. That's point one.
Let's just do the point one and forget 13 then.
There you go.
Good. We're finishing on a high.
Oh God.
All right. Happy?
No. Yeah. Ecstatic, as you can tell.
Try and enjoy today. Try not to think about it too much. Like you're making it worse than it really is. Generally, you generally are. All right.
Okay.
Go at your own pace, both of you. Walk, run. Don't expect to run the whole way, and it'll be done.
I'm not expecting to run the whole way.
I'll still be doing it, me, at 1 o'clock. I'm telling you. I'll still be like, oh God, I can't do this.
Hey, just another little tip. So in these kind of runs, I do stop and I'll stretch. So if you need to stop, just have a little stretch. It does wonders. Even if it's like a little 10-second stretch, a bend over, touch toes sort of thing. So if you're feeling stiff, just stop, have a quick little stretch. It helps release some of the lactic acid, and away you go again. All right?
You make it sound so easy.
It's much easier than you think it is. Your mind. Let me tell you. I'll tell you.
I'm trying to think. I'm like.
Honestly, your mind will either make it easier or harder. I'll tell you, explain in a different way, right? Let's say we was going to we was going to get some food in, bring us food in, right? If we said, right, we're going to get a Deliveroo and we're going to get a meal, all right? But then, it's going to release some sort of senses within your body to telling you what the kind of quality you're expecting. So let's say you got a kebab from a kebab shop or something like that, or I told you was going to get a Michelin star meal. And imagine if there's both the same meals. If there's the same meals cooked from the same kitchen, all right, but one you thought was getting delivered from Deliveroo, and one you thought was getting delivered from Michelin star, you thought there was two different restaurants, you didn't know they're cooked from the same kitchen, you would enjoy the Michelin star more because your body does stuff and it releases things to think that it's going to be tastier. So you actually make it tastier before you even have it. Does it make sense? So, and if you have the Deliveroo, it won't be as nice as the Michelin star that you think, because your body will prime and prep you to getting that kind of quality of food.
So what you're saying?
When you're taking this challenge on, when you'll say yourself, this is super hard, you're priming your body to make it super hard. So it is going to be super hard. If you say to yourself, I'm going to complete it, and it's going to be done no matter what, and you understand it's going to be hard, you're priming your body to make it easier than when it's to be hard. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Marv, are you still there?
I'm trying to help you, but it's the truth.
I'm still here. Just
I learned in the army is
I just listen to what he says, me, because I know.
If you put one foot in front of the other, you can keep going. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
This time by 12 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock, we'll be done.
1 o'clock, about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna be out all day.
You know what to say? We've been up and out all day. Literally will be.
Oh my God.
Time to push the boundaries. It's time to show you what you're really capable of. And when you do it, it's going to open the floodgates and be like, bloody hell, what else am I capable of?
Yeah, but
What's that?
That's trouble, because once we've done this, there'll be no stopping you.
exactly.
No, it's not
ridiculous. Next week it'll be all. Can you run the marathon?
Here we go. let me. I will never ask you to run no longer further than half marathon. That's a promise. Okay.
Right.
Because what is going to happen? You do it enough, and you'll end up doing stuff without me having even to ask you.
I don't think I'll be doing half a marathon again. Trust me.
Tell you what, by the time I get home tomorrow night, I'm burning my running shoes.
I'll send you another one in the post.
And
Congratulations.
I'm never going to run again. Burning them.
Well, look, I'll give you a perfect example. And you know this, Marv. Tyler, he went from, he wanted to do a half marathon within 12 months. Do you know who Tyler is? Have you seen Tyler, Ronnie? Do you know who Tyler is?
No.
Tyler is a guy who was 24 stone.
Right.
Quite a long while ago. And he wanted to be able to, run and be able to run half marathons. In January, we done the first challenge, which was a 5K, which he'd never done before in his life. 6 weeks after, we then done a 10K, which he'd never done before in his life. 6 weeks after, we was going to do 16K, which was like 9 miles or something, but there's nothing available. So we went straight from 10K to a half marathon, which he'd never done before in his life. And 6 weeks later, so he was the same, like just didn't think he'd ever be able to complete it. He completed it. And once he'd done that, it created a snowball effect. He then went off and done another half marathon where he asked me if he could do it, and I'd done it with him. But he asked me rather than me asking him.
Right. The problem there is that you've said.
Oh, yeah, time frame.
Yeah, he did the 5K. 6 weeks later, he did a 10K. And then after that, Tyler been given all this time, 12 weeks.
But in that time,
don't be coming all that time. You gave Tyler 12 weeks. You've given me a job less than a week to do.
Yeah, 4 days. 4 days.
5
Yeah. We just got over the 5K.
What, yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh dear. But Tyler was
around that 5K.
Tyler was given a 6 weeks break.
Yeah. We weren't. We've not been given one.
And you see who my favourites are?
No.
Oh, right. So 5K, 6 weeks break, 10K, 6 weeks break, half a marathon. Ronnie, Marv, you can do. You can do. Shut up, phone. You can do 5K.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, I want you to run a half marathon. Yeah.
He also had 24 stone to carry.
I've got quite a lot of stones to carry, Chris. Might not have
You'll complete it. You're going to do it. Once you've done it, you're going to be like, probably not tomorrow, but maybe a couple of days afterwards. Then you're going to be like, thank you, Chris.
We'll not even be talking. We'll just be like that. Won't we?
I'll be in a doghouse.
Zoom call on Tuesday.
I'm already in a doghouse. I'm in a doghouse in Pluto, basically.
Oh,
but
Marv, Ronnie, how you doing? We'll be like that.
And I'll just see the camera go off.
Yeah. I hear you.
Mute.
So when I was in the army, I didn't like them so much. Probably with the way you're feeling towards me right now.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was just like, they're so inhumane. It's ridiculous what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. And then it wasn't later on, so a few years later, and I was like, I'm so glad they've done what they've done with us. Like, so I got a lot of respect from now, but at the time, I hated them, and I just couldn't understand it. And it was the aftermath, what happened from it. So
yes,
it'll be the same.
You were in the army. We are not in the army, are we?
Yeah, but you're going to get a military mindset about the screaming and the shouting.
But why do I need it? Why do I need military mindset?
It's because what you signed up for, I'm afraid.
Is it?
Oh my gosh.
Clearly, I didn't read the small print.
No.
So small, and I also put it in white.
Oh gosh. Oh my God.
The reason why I say military mindset is because it gets people into a position where they will achieve they'll take on any challenge regardless of how much it fears them. So, and that's what we need to do with you guys. And you're nearly there. You've done a lot so far already. So just a few more little things. And
no, this is the last one. This is the last. The last one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to joke. Look, I'm never going to ask you to run further than half marathon. Okay, so that's what I can promise you. Okay,
right, but don't ask me to run it again. Once I've done it,
fine.
Don't ask me to run it again.
Deal. Another deal. This would be the hardest challenge that I'll ask you to do. All right, fair enough.
Right. Yeah.
Happy?
No. But
geeks, are you right? Do you listen to podcasts, you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Who's David Goggins? He's just extreme. Obviously, you know Tony Robbins. Do you know Tony Robbins?
No.
Yeah, I've heard of Tony Robbins. Yeah.
Type David Goggins, Tony Robbins. Actually, Ross Edgley. He's not a podcast. He's got a book, Arts of Resilience. Just ridiculous. Listen to some of that stuff today. All right, just keep watching motivational, inspirational things. It'll get you in the right way. There's another thing called 50-50-50, which is a guy who done 50 Ironmans in 50 days over 50 states, which is ridiculous. Do you know what an Ironman consists of?
Yeah.
26-mile run, 112-mile bike ride, and a 2.2-mile swim. All right. So what you're doing is easy.
Can you just tell my body that then, please?
How you mind, your body will follow. All right.
Marv, what you're doing is easy. You're right.
You'll do it, guys. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, we'll be outside with your shoes on, walk in, and we'll have a group call via WhatsApp or something, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we'll probably just do a Zoom call from the phone. All right?
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be happy before I leave you on the school.
I'm happy.
Oh, gosh, I'm super happy, me. Super happy.
That's all I want to hear. I want a picture before you doing it, picture during, and the picture afterwards.
See, that's how happy I am, love.
Hey, do you know that meme with is it the guys with the coffin and they're dancing?
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
That's what this is going to be, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, who's going to be at coffee?
You two, I'll be dancing.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Oh, my dog's not happy. Shut up.
Right, I'm having cramp.
You got cramp, Chris? Oh, dear. You didn't stretch properly, did you?
Of course I stretched.
You didn't stretch properly.
I went to the park this morning.
That's why you're having cramp.
Well, I went to the park this morning about 8 o'clock to record the next challenge, which is known as 30,000 reps. So I had to do a lot of repetitions.
Oh, you're right. You're used to that. It's easy for you, Chris. Easy.
Well, this 30,000 rep challenge is going to be your guys' challenge next. So.
I don't think so. It's not going to be mine. No chance.
Fair enough. We'll see. You don't have to do it. This is only optional. So anyway, all we got to focus on is tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll meet you on a Zoom. I'll send you guys a link, and then we'll go from there. All right.
Okay.
Enjoy, Have a lovely day.
All
Yeah.
right.
Bye.
All right then.
Bye.
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 We recorded or FaceTimed each other 3 times throughout the run. We started off in the morning when we all set off just to give ourselves some support and motivation throughout virtually. Unfortunately, the sound didn't transfer over, which is a shame because there were some heart-touching moments that would have been great for you to hear. However, here's the videos of seeing us going through our little pain for today, which was very incredible.
I can't even sit up for you. Oh my God.
Those are the most happiest looks I've both ever seen you have.
We're dead. I'm dead.
I can't even sit up.
I am dead.
Half marathon, full marathon. That's pretty good going, isn't it, on a Sunday?
I don't even know what to say, Chris.
No.
Chris, how are you doing anyway?
I'm right. I had I refilled quite nicely, so I replenished. Yeah, I'm gonna have some naughty stuff all for the rest of today, and then I'll get back on it tomorrow. So I already had a Fanta, just because. But what about me? Are you glad that you done it?
No.
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, or are you just saying it?
Yeah,
No,
I am.
I'm really surprised that I did it.
Yeah. Me too. I'm surprised that I ran so much straight off.
I think that's brilliant.
I still can't get over it now. So but you know that last 12.5 miles, when it went the last 12.5, that's what it felt like. When I got to 12.5 miles, it felt like I'd got 12.5 miles to do.
Yeah.
My legs were just like, no.
You know what it is, don't you?
What's that?
Because the end's so close. If you had like 4 more miles left, you wouldn't have felt like that.
Yeah.
It's because you're so close. Your mind starts preparing you to relax.
Oh, I thought we're gonna die. I looked at my watch and I'm like, no, it's not right. It's not right. There is no way I still got like a mile to go. No. And I fell in here. I just fell in.
But overall, what an achievement, right?
Yep.
Realistically, think about it.
Oh God, yeah.
What's the furthest you've ever run before this?
Me?
A mile and a half.
Mile and a half.
Right. Furthest I've ever run is, let me just think. Well, I don't know because I have done a 10K before, but that was like last
6
year.
miles.
Yeah, so yeah.
So this is double the distance.
Yeah, but I haven't run 6 miles in like over a year, about a year.
So 6 miles to 13.1, and then 1 mile for you, Ronnie, to 13.1.
Yeah.
Are you glad you done it? Be honest.
We still want to beat you up, Chris.
You can beat me up. Hold on, my phone's going off. Let me just. I know why it is. I think my sister's pregnant, so everyone's just trying to tell me that she's pregnant.
Oh. Okay.
I'm busy. You can tell me later.
Yeah.
Come, all right. I'll turn it off. Well, I'm back with you. Sorry about that. Right, I'm all yours. But no, sorry, I missed that. Like, are you glad you done it, both of you? I know, but why?
Because I never thought I'd be able to do it.
No, me neither.
Yesterday, I was positive that I was not going to be able to do this, that it was just a ridiculous challenge.
Yeah.
You were asking far too much of me, and you were just crazy. You were just some crazy dude who wanted me to do something
just wanted to kill us off.
Yeah, that you knew I wouldn't be able to achieve. And I've surprised myself. I've done it, and I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's over, and I won't be doing it again.
I don't need to. Let me tell you something. You're going to do something big later on. I don't need to do anything. Like, there's many challenges that I've done, like what you've just achieved, and you think, oh, I'm never doing that again. Like, I've done half Ironman, and afterwards I'm like, I'm done. I got the medal. Thank you very much. It's never ever going to happen again. I'm looking forward to do my next one a year later. It took me about a year later to have a bit of courage. So it's going to be the same for you, but it will niggle at you, knowing that you've done this. As long as you keep like the fitness up, I can assure you, you're going to end up doing, it might not be half a marathon, but it could be something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you glad I pushed you yesterday?
Yes,
because
and no.
Let me frame it. You both set up a call to adamantly tell me that you wasn't going to do it, and what kind of negotiations can we have, right? And that was less than 24 hours ago. And within 24 hours, well, maybe a little later, maybe 30 hours, you've completed a half marathon.
Yeah, because we had no choice really, did we? Because at the end of the day, you were like, didn't matter what we said. Chris was like, yeah, well, you know, you need to push yourself out your comfort zone and all this lot. And we were just like, right.
Fear the session.
Right. Yeah, fear the session. Yeah, fear the session.
But I was right there, right?
We just didn't really have much choice, did we?
Yeah, you weren't going to give an inch. You were not.
That's right.
Are you glad that I didn't, though? You don't want to say yes because you don't want to admit it. So try and remove that and speak honestly. All right.
Ask me tomorrow.
Yeah.
No. Tomorrow's going to be worse. Like, you're going to hate me even more tomorrow, and then the day after you're going to hate me even more, and the day after you're probably going to hate me more. So I've got to get it now while you're probably my friend.
Okay. What question? Are we glad we did it?
Are you glad that I didn't cave in and bow down to your negotiations of only doing 10K and still encourage you to do the half marathon?
I suppose so, because it just shows I could do it.
Yeah.
It made me do it.
Yeah, it did. And to be quite honest with you, I knew Chris wasn't going to back down anyway, because I know what Chris is like. So I thought, it doesn't matter what you say, he's just going to keep saying, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Well, I'm very impressed, like really impressed. I knew how much this was going to be out your comfort zone. Even when I was thinking, I was like, this is stretching it, but like...
See?
But it's incredible because you've done it. Like, and then I knew it would happen. It was just, remember I tell you, it's that mental block. And now that mental block.
Well, what made it, I was saying to Marv, what made it easy for me, and I think it's because you said it yesterday, when I ran 6.5 miles, and then I turned around to come back, I thought, oh, I'm on my way back home. And it was hitting that 6.5 miles. It didn't seem as far as saying to myself, you've got 13 miles to run.
Yeah, that's right.
It was, I've done half of it. Oh, and now when I turn around, I'm on my way back home. So I'd already broken the back of it. And I thought, oh, well, it didn't seem so bad. It actually felt easier because in my head, I only had to run 6.5 miles.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Not 13. So
you broke it down.
Right.
Yeah.
You broke the mammoth challenge down to bite size, what you could achieve. Weird,
and
isn't it?
I just thought, right, I'm just going to run. And that's what I did.
So there was no method. It was just run.
There was nothing. I just thought, you know what? Just
call you Forrest Gump.
just as far as you can go, just go. And that's what I did. And then I just thought, oh, it kind of feels all right, this. I'll just carry on. So I did. And then I got to like 6.5 miles and I thought, I'm walking it back. And then I thought, no, I'm not, because I need to get it over and done with. So I started running back and I were all right until I got to the hill. And it was just like...
Not happening.
And I met Dave, and Dave was just like, I mean, Dave's tall. So when he does one step, it's like 5 of mine. So he's trying to get me to go like fast up this hill. And I'm like, like this. And he's saying, come on, you've got to keep the pace. And I'm like, do you know what I've just done? Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Well done, guys. Incredible. Now, you know what needs to happen now, though, don't you?
I need to go to bed.
What needs to happen now is I never want to hear another challenge from you.
No, that's right.
Well, I wouldn't be a good trainer if I didn't encourage you to do another one, would I?
Oh.
So I know yesterday I said I'll never make you do another challenge again or anything like that. But I was so I lied about that stuff. I just needed to say what I needed to say just to get you to do this half marathon.
Oh, God. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Lied to us, Ronnie. Lied to us.
Not trustworthy.
No.
But I will stick to some things. I will never ask you to do a half marathon again. I promise you that. And this challenge will be the hardest challenge I will ask you to do. All right?
Which challenge? The next one or this one?
Oh, the one you just done.
The one we just done.
God, that.
Looked like you had a heart attack.
I know. It just
You
did.
grabbed your heart as well. All right. So, but you got to keep going. You know, we still got some time there. So, you know, whilst I've got you, I want to keep pushing you. The next one's going to be easier. So it's the 30,000 rep challenge, right?
Oh, God. I think I'm just going to just switch this off now.
All right.
Right. It's not happening.
Well, don't worry. There's different levels, you see. So it's not actually...
I don't care about you easy, medium and hard. I'm not doing it. I've just done 13.1 miles.
Fair enough.
Let me have.
I'll tell you what. I will.
Let my brain just digest it.
I'll give you a couple of days, and I'm going to encourage you in a couple of days. So, like yesterday, like you said, you weren't going to do 13 miles, and 24 hours later, you completed 13 miles. You're going to do a 30,000 rep challenge, but I'll talk about it more later on down the line. All right?
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, guys. Well done. Incredible. I know you're shaking your head. Enjoy your treats. Have you bath, stretch. I can't stretch.
Yeah.
Relax for the rest of the week, and then we'll go again, basically. Are you happy then?
You know, Ronnie, you know what's coming, don't you?
I'm not coming to any more Zoom meetings.
I'm not.
Let me ask you a question. How much fitter are you now than when you first started with me?
Well, I couldn't run a mile, let alone do this half marathon thing. So yeah, a lot fitter.
Yeah.
So your fitness has gone through the roof, right?
Yes.
And your weight loss is dropping completely, right?
Yeah.
No.
So as much as you hate me, my methods are working, correct?
Jeez. I don't even know what to say.
I know.
You don't need to say anything.
I don't know.
I just give yourself a pat on the back. Enjoy your treats tonight and stuff. I've got a few more weeks to squeeze as much out of you as I can, which I will.
Why don't you focus on somebody else?
They're all doing it as well. They all got their own little challenges. So you're not the only ones. Everyone's got challenges.
Good.
All right.
Just the ours were just super big. That's all. You know.
There's some others that are super big as well. Everyone else is going to be doing the 30,000 rep challenge too. So.
Fantastic.
All right.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Marv, could you send me those videos via Messenger?
I've just been watching them, and there's no volume.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll get around that somehow. It's a shame, but oh well.
I don't know what happened.
No, you didn't do anything. It's just a screen recording. It's just your phone recorded the screen, not the audio. So not to worry. All right.
Yeah.
You happy,
so
guys?
You want me to, I'll send you the other two then. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You happy, guys?
Yes, very.
Oh,
well done. Enjoy it. Congratulations. Incredible what you've achieved. All right.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
All right. See you, Chris.
Bye.
Bye.